Tell you what, Coolwell didn't come here to lay down, though. Coolwell is definitely trying to make his presence felt in this fight.
Unbeaten in his last 6 fights, scored a 10-round unanimous decision in March, used his reach, IQ, and footwork to outbox him. The opponent, Fernando Tagpuno, and in many ways he's trying to do that here against a guy with a high ring IQ in Bruce Carrington. So a frame here in this fight scheduled for 8 rounds at 126 pounds.
Touches that body, you know what I'm saying? Going upstairs, you can't pose with him, okay? That's why he's coming right back. Keep hitting him with the feints, doing the jab really good, and start attacking that body. Stop throwing single shots, okay? Throw more than one shot to the body, okay? Move off the line right after. What you got, Red? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him get a rhythm. You allow him to get a rhythm because it's like your turn, my turn. You don't need that. Okay? That was a good round. You establishing the jabber, but you can touch him anytime with the jab, but don't look at your work, okay?
Effective corner work for Bruce Carrington, who has worked with Kay Karoma, even studied under your father of the former 2-division champ, Zab Judah, another Brooklyn native. And immediately Coolwell comes out in round 2 and immediately tries to establish the jab, the high peekaboo guard, block the majority of it. But Roy, you mentioned it, Coolwell trying to initiate the action and try to take these early rounds away from Carrington.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you, from what I see, Carrington is looking to land a big left hook. If he can tilt over and land that big left hook, he wants to find out, can Coolwell really take his punch?
100%, I agree with you, Roy, and I think that Shushu, he idolizes Mike Tyson so much, he is not going to let this opportunity pass him by. I think he's going to try to drop him.
Yeah, I think eventually he's just going to keep on going with body shots, and his opponent's hands are going to come down, and then he could have great combinations to the head as well. So he switches it up a lot with body and head shots.
Beautiful jab backing up Coolwell as Carrington was looking to set a trap on the ropes and utilizing the footwork, angling off and blocking the majority of these punches from Coolwell.
The good thing about Coolwell is that Carrington has already figured out the best thing Coolwell has is a good straight right hand. Nothing else is looking to be deadly or looking to be too effective except that straight right hand.
Coolwell right known for being a high-pressure fighter.
Break.
Uses head movement and footwork to see opportunities to land his punches, but he has never faced a level of competition like he's doing here tonight against Carrington, Rosie.
That's right. That is right. And I have to tell you, Carrington is being really well composed here. There he goes
body
right
shot
there.
that someone was calling for earlier. Virgil Hill still feeling that body shot, by the way, Roy. Double jab, right hand of the body. Amir, the fundamentals are there for Coolwell.
Great fundamentals. He's going to bring it. He's not going to give up. He came on this big stage to challenge.
And yet, Rosie, the most eye-catching shots come from Carrington.
That's right. He's trying to get Coolwell to be overconfident, and then he's going to go in for the attack.
What Carrington does have to do, though...
right hand that landed the best punch.
What Carrington does have to do, though, is not allow Coolwell to get too much confidence.
Yeah, you don't want that snowball rolling down the hill to get any bigger. Less than a minute left in the second, and in this case, obviously, Carrington also biding his time and making sure that he collects that proverbial data. And because I heard there were levels to this game, Roy. There's again, a guy like Carrington over almost 300 amateur fights, and there's a double right hook to the body as he had Carrington on the ropes, Coolwell, and Coolwell just escaped that left uppercut to the jaw.
He sure did. And Roy, do you think that Coolwell is feeling that Carrington power?
Of course he is. That's why he stays away from the ropes. He doesn't want to give Carrington an opportunity to chill. See right there?
Yep.
He could have went back to the ropes, but he's not. He knows if he gives him an opportunity.
Great body punches.
What the technique! Bruce Carrington with an electrifying combination, and hey, that reminded me of some guy from Brooklyn by the name of Iron Mike Tyson, who of course later tonight will be making his return after nearly 2 decades away here at the marvel that is AT&T Stadium. A sky-high view. preview and the anticipation for tonight's main event is as high as the Texas sky as the social media sensation turned boxer Jake El Gallo Paul, who is all about meditation, who is all about manifestation. Well, he has manifested the main event of his dreams. Mike Tyson wants to make sure it is the worst nightmare of his life. It's all coming up on Netflix, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. And we here are set for round number 3. And while we here in the broadcast have the gift of the gab, these two have the gift of the jabs. And guys, through round 2, Carrington 29 of 69, landing 42% of his jabs. For Coolwell, hey, got to give it the old college try. Just 9 of 96 for 9%.
Yeah. Shushu, he's top 10 featherweight. He should prove it to this Coolwell. Like, no, I'm the big man in the ring right now. I'm one of the best. And he's starting to open up a little more. He got more comfortable as the fight progressed. And now he's just looking for openings for the body or the head. Great jab. Every time he fights off the jab, there's just openings that come out from it. So it's the best. He's the best when he fights off the jabs.
Good body shot by Chushu.
I know Kuo is known as Deadly Kuo, but do you think that he has power behind his punch?
Great left hook. Great left hook.
Beautifully executed left hook.
Like I told you, the only shot I see that looks any kind of way effective to me is his straight right hand. The rest of his punches, I don't think they're really that effective.
I like how he transitions from the peekaboo style of hand guard into like the shoulder roll. So he has 2 different defensive maneuvers. So he's
Maybe
versatile.
Brooklyn meets Philly.
Yeah.
Minute 45 left, and they are exchanging at close quarters and doing a good job on both sides of really putting their punches together. But again, the defense of Carrington proving to separate himself thus far.
Yeah, he's basically walking through anything Coolwell throws except that straight right hand. He avoids it with his head movement. He has really good head movement when he's doing it. So I love what I'm seeing from Shushu.
Me too, Roy. And I tell you, every time that Shushu gets confident, that tongue starts to roll up in his mouth. If you watch that, and I love that about Shushu Carrington.
Beautiful. Leaving him at the end of his jab, even against the ropes, very confident. And I love the way he stabbed the body with the jab and then came forward and delivered the uppercut. And even here at close quarters, referee Shorley letting them, well, gave him an opportunity to fight out. And, I mean, we're seeing some high-level boxing here and some high-level uppercuts and right hooks from Carrington.
He has great power punches, great combinations. He has a deadly left hook, but once he gets with that left hook, he has an uppercut too. He jabs to the body. He's just very versatile, and his combos are amazing.
Coolwell, beautiful left hook to the liver, and man, this Coolwell can take a shot.
Yeah, now Shushu's starting to sit down on the punches a little bit. He's trying to be a little bit more effective with the shots when he makes contact with Coolwell.
Explain that for the audience. What do you mean by sitting down on the punches?
He's not throwing the pop shots anymore. Now he's throwing power shots.
With leverage, right?
And his feet are sitting. Oh, good shot by Coolwell. But his feet are sitting still when he's punching, so he's trying to get the maximum power out of the shots when he does that.
Again, the jab and avoiding, even though he's moving back into center line, he's able to use his reflexes. And Carrington now putting on a boxing clinic here in round 3, angling out, juggling, and a great round for Blake. Or make that Bruce Shushu Carrington. Blake Carrington was on Dynasty. Man, how old am I, guys? How old am I?
Good, a lot better.
Okay, you're doing good, but then like I said, close your fist a little bit more. Okay, close your fist a little bit more, and then also turn them shots over. Okay, keep going to that body because he can't take that body. Okay, and then slow him down. Stop looking at the work.
Inside, work a little more on the inside with him. Yeah. Had some success. All right. Ultimately, with his hands up, get your volume going. Don't stay there too long. Get back out. Back on the jab. Yeah. All right, look to double up now and bring that right hand either over or around. Yeah. One last thing, on his sloppy jab, if you're there, just hold the 6. Yeah. Hold the 6 straight in the back end, with your back end, yeah? Let's go. Seconds out.
The bell and round number 4 scheduled for 8 at 126 pounds, and Carrington immediately attacks the body. Would you describe Carrington's jab as sloppy, Amir?
I wouldn't categorize it as sloppy. It's very
That was what the coach in Kua's corner.
Yeah, that's his opinion, but I think it's just like it's very snappy. He starts off with it, and I wanted to point out how right when the round started, he came up with the straight right hand, kind of like to the body, which was perfect. He wanted to let him know like this round's not going to be easy for you.
And yet, Roy, you mentioned it earlier. I mean, Kuwel came here to win, and well, may have jingled the bells a little early. Double jab, splitting the peekaboo guard of Carrington, but nothing on it really. It's more of a rangefinder, and then he tries to cuff him with the right hook, but the glove caught that for Carrington.
I tell you what, at the end of that last round, we didn't notice it, but just as Kuwel has taken off right here, he feels like he felt the power. I think Carrington might have felt a little bit of that overhand right that Kuwel landed at the end of the round.
And of course, that steady investment to the body. You know, compound interest, you guys. It pays.
Yeah, Kuwel, the round before, he had a great punch to the liver shot. So if he keeps on doing that and he keeps on warming up, and he
nice overhead
shot
right there, Kuwel over the top. But the high guard, how does he get around this high peekaboo guard, Roy, of Carrington?
He got to throw more punches. He's only throwing 2 shots.
Nice good shot.
1, 2, 3,
That left
4,
hook I told you about.
5, 6, 7, 8. Stay there. Come here. We good?
Good flash knockdown.
Yeah, you sure called that, Roy.
Yeah, I knew he was going to land the left hook eventually because he's been looking at it all night. Just was a matter of time.
Of course, Roy Jones Jr., an all-time great, the first former middleweight to go all the way up and become a heavyweight champion in over 100 years, and so honored to have your expertise here. And of course, Amir Tyson, the son of the legend, and Rosie Perez, who may know more about boxing than any fan I've come across. So, final minute left here in the first half of this 8-rounder.
So Kuwel keeps backing straight up from that left hook.
Nice counter right hand by Kuwel. And the combination, though, by Carrington. But Kuwel went to the bank with that counter right, but just doesn't have the pop to stop Carrington.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, when he lets his hands go, he's just like the combinations are like effortless. He's one of the better combination punchers at 126.
Yeah, and Amir, Shushu is on the hunt. He wants to finish this.
Yep, 100%.
You notice on the back of Carrington's trunks, Forever Ike, his brother, who was shot and killed in 2014 in what Carrington believes what is a gang initiation. He was going to buy a new video game at the time, and he was a huge supporter of Bruce Carrington, remains a huge inspiration as Carrington doubles up on the jab and curls it with the left hook, but a right hand from Kuwel. Nice back and forth action. It's just that Carrington's action is a little bit better.
Amazing counterpuncher.
Yes.
Yes, counter punching is his creme de la creme.
This is a nice opening round.
Okay? Because why? He knows he survived. You see how he didn't go to boxing?
Right here we see, well, we didn't see the knockdown. I think it happened already. There was a little bit of a delayed reaction off of a left hook. We didn't see the left hook there. There to the left hook right there. Now you see the feet go bad, and down he goes, yes. That was a delayed reaction from that big left hook.
Textbook left hook.
Stab him to the body like you're doing. Come with your short body shots. Give yourself a little bit of rhythm. When he's going left, use the left hand, and then come with the other hand. Because why he's trying to, he goes that way and then bounces back, okay? Come on, you're doing good. Got anything red? Come on. Doing good. Come on.
Seconds out.
We've got 5 on it. Shout out to the Loonies as we begin the 5th frame of this scheduled 8-rounder. And guys, we are taking into consideration the fact that Dana Kuwel stepped up in competition on short notice. And yet, when you look at the stats and the numbers, they don't always tell the whole story, but they don't always lie. We've got Carrington, 42 of 88, 48% clip in total power punches landed through round 4. For Kuwel, 23 of 89, only 26%.
Yeah, but I have to tell you, I give Kuwel a lot of respect because he is so game.
And he hanging in here, giving Chushu something to work with, you know?
Yeah, he's not giving up. He's throwing good body punches and headshots too.
I love the exchanges and the technique at close quarters, Roy.
Yeah, I do too. Just
Clean
that
in there.
Kuwel's
Clean in
punches
there.
don't have the same
I got
zip
you.
on
I got you. Break
as the
Yep,
Chushu.
thank you.
Yeah, like you were saying before, Roy, he's starting to sit on his punches a little more too. Like he's still moving around, good footwork, but once he gets in the phone booth,
Bro.
he's going going right for the leverage.
How old are you, Amir?
27.
How do you know about a phone booth?
His dad is the master of the phone
Yeah,
booth.
exactly. Exactly.
He was born in a phone booth.
Amen.
Yeah. But that's where he's really shining right now.
Of
Pull
course.
his head down. Break. I got you. Don't pull his head down.
Carrington again there, angling off, using the jab both
Let
to
him go.
defensive weapon and to set that rhythm, but now leaning in. And there curls the right hand over top as Coolwell tries to go downstairs, chopping right and left, misses for Coolwell. Uppercut on the inside lands for Carrington, and you can tell it's almost like a pitcher, right? Some change-ups, off-speed, different tempos, different punch placement. Roy.
And that's what Carrington's about to do at night, about to set him up with an off-speed shot.
I got you.
He touched him easily. Eventually, he's going to rush one down the pipe, and it's probably going to sit Coolwell down again.
Hey, Rosie, are we going to see some shoo-shoo shine to the body?
That's it. That's his calling card. I tell you, he loves to attack that body and then watch the head fall.
Man, they're wrestling on the inside here.
wrestling.
Referee John
Stop.
Shorley letting them do it.
I got you. A lot of wrestling in there.
Texas, of
Free up
course,
your
if you
hands.
talk wrestling, you're talking about the legendary Von
Break.
Erich family. Shout out to Holt McCallany, a good friend of mine, huge boxing fan, an amazing actor who played Fritz Von Erich in the movie about the Von Erichs. And there's some good inside stuff, Rosie. Look at the speed of both fighters. But Carrington again remains composed, standing his ground.
That's the best thing about him. His composure is really good. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's looking for.
He's smiling too, so basically he's telling Coolwell, it's not hurting me.
Loving it.
I'm not backing down. There's nothing to me.
And yet,
I'm keep on going forward.
it is obviously becoming more and more a one-sided fight for Carrington. But
Great body.
and it's guts and grit, as we've been saying all night. He knows the opportunity. These guys are kicking off a landmark event here in Texas, and these guys both came to earn their money here tonight.
Hey!
Well, still to come tonight when we move to Netflix at 8 p.m., 5 Eastern. A little bit of something for everyone. We've got an amazing international battle from India. Niraj Goyat takes on the multi-hyphenate from Brazil, social media guru as well. But it's Whindersson Nunes in a sixth-rounder. Hey, we're going to have a welterweight championship fight. Mario Barrios fully elevated to the title after Terrence Crawford went to 154. He defends against Abel Ramos. And wow, the much-anticipated rematch of the greatest female boxing match ever held in front of a sellout crowd in the first main event in MSG. Taylor versus Serrano 2 for an undisputed super lightweight title. And the main event, you may have heard of it. You may have heard of it. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Round number 6. Bruce Carrington begins with the jab, immediately takes the center of the ring. And Roy, you talked about that composure, and you oohed for a reason. Talk about it.
I didn't ooh.
Amir, I apologize. Amir, what did you
I just like he jabbed to the body, then jabbed him to the face, like he's just playing with him right now. He's letting him know there's levels to it and why he's top 10.
And again, Rosie, Coolwell does need to make adjustments. What kind of adjustments would you like to see him try to do? Because as game as he is, it's not doing him any favors right now.
It's not. It's what Roy was saying. He doesn't have power punches, and that's affecting him right now because he can't really hurt Shushu. But I have to say, most people are wondering why Shushu, who usually has, 10 rounders, took this fight for 8 rounds. Is because he's such a Mike Tyson fan. This is a dream come true for him, and he really wants to show out tonight.
And total body connects thus far for Carrington, 54, for Coolwell, 24, and yet it hasn't really necessarily slowed down Coolwell. It's taken maybe a little more off of his limited punching power, but he continues to walk forward like he's, the last human being in a zombie apocalypse.
He walks forward, but he walks forward very carefully.
So like a human in a zombie apocalypse.
It's like Rosie was saying earlier, like this is such a big moment. Like even if it hurts, even if he wants to go down, he's going to keep on pushing himself because he wants the world to see his talent.
That was a good counter right hand by Carrington.
Carrington, right. I saw the counter right hand, and Carrington continues to control, looking for that inside uppercut. Oh, a little side headlock trying to be employed by Carrington. But the Coolwell jab is, he wants to be as cool as the other side of the pillow. And a shout out to the dearly departed, one of the best, Stuart Scott. Coolwell and Carrington, just over a minute left here in the 6th. And we talked about, Roy, there's a nice left hook to the body that Carrington Carrington had a tough fight in his last fight against Sagawa, a guy who had upset Ruben Villa, #1 contender. Are you impressed with what he's been able to do in this bounce back here through 6?
Yeah, I'm highly impressed. I got a friend, one of my fighters by the name of James Wilkins, who told me he basically was raised up with Shushu in the gym. And he told me some very, very good things about Shushu. And Shushu is seeming to put all of those things into motion tonight. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from Shushu.
Now, he told us, Amir, that he feels like not everyone throws punches with bad intentions. He says to be able to take a man's will is a thrill that he gets. Do you expect to see, as we now move into the later rounds, that he's going to start to amplify his offense?
100%, because he knows Kuwel's hurt. Shushu's punches are hard. They're fast, so they're accumulating, and it's hurting his body, so he's going to slow down even more, and then he's going to plant his feet, and with leverage, he's going to punch. He's going to punch through him. He's not going to punch at him.
Shushu showing off a little bit with his fancy footwork there.
Shuffles in, digs to the body. I was here in 2016 for WrestleMania, and to be back under this kind of atmosphere is it is the dawning of a new era in sports and entertainment, and what Jake Paul has been able to do in a short period of time. Here we are, guys. It's quite remarkable.
Stop rising high with that hook in that right hand. You know what I'm saying? Because why? You're allowing him to get away, and he's not coming over. You're overthrowing it, okay? Get back to the feints. Keep neutralizing that jab. Keep using it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, it's going to set everything up. That's why he can't handle it. But now change your jab rhythm.
Yep, one of the two.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Round number 7, scheduled for 8. And it's the jab of Carrington, like a paint brush trying to paint a masterpiece, and that was for your husband, Rosie. Beautiful piece of work here, though, by Carrington.
Yeah, shout out to my husband, Eric Hayes. Thank you for that, Mauro.
You're very welcome.
Roy, I want to ask you a question. Do you think that Carrington should just step it up a little bit and just go for the KO, or what do you think?
I think he actually is going for the KO. He went for it a little bit last round, but he also knows how to carefully take the guy apart first. Don't go out there running to nothing like that right hand that Kuwel just missed him with. You got to be very careful when you try to knock a guy out, because you expose yourself to be knocked out as well. But that's why you saw him sit down, beat the body a little bit more last round, and keep walking to him, because he's trying to mentally break him down before he physically breaks him down.
Body shot by Kuwel. Amir, Carrington is in his physical prime at 27. And yes, he's known for his counter punching, had a decorated amateur career, but to dovetail off of what Rosie's saying, here it is. This is the biggest opportunity yet. And despite him being only 13-0 with 8 KOs, and he's a hot prospect, you want to start building your brand and earning that fan base as well, and why we all appreciate the sweet science.
Yeah, this is the start.
Knockouts pay the bills.
Yes, this is the start. You know, I love Carrington. He's like a combination between a boxer and a power puncher too.
Yes.
He's like a boxer puncher. And then
I mean, Kuwel went down with a flash knockdown, but he's got, I don't want to say it's a George Chuvalo-esque chin, but it's tough. I mean, come on, he's taking these punches flush, Roy.
Yeah, he got a good chin, but he ain't gonna keep taking many more of those, I promise you.
ooh, good right hand.
I got it. I got you.
Rosie, what's impressed, other than the jab, because we definitely have chrono out the body, everything. What's the thing that has most impressed you by Carrington tonight?
Just that he stays composed. Well, me and Roy have been talking about what really is impressing me is that Kuwel is taking this punishment. He should be down.
Oh my
There he
God!
goes.
2 right hands in the line. I mean, he is eating some vicious shots upstairs. I mean, Carrington hitting him as hard as life, and Kuwel remains in the pocket, Amir.
Yeah, has a big heart.
Yeah,
Big hard. More hard than Valentine's Day kiss.
Kuwel's taking vicious punches. Carrington, he's just upping up a little bit. He's amping up his pressure, the energy, and he just he's like a masterpiece. Like, it's just great to watch.
It's an entertaining fight, as one-sided as it is, and while Kuwel is here to fight, again, this is the hurt business, Roy. It comes with consequences, and you wonder that the level of punishment that he has taken. Are you starting to be concerned at all?
No, not concerned at all. He boxer. This is what we do for a living. You got to give and take. See, he's trying to go for a knockout right there.
Yes, he is.
So he's still game. He's still a
But
big
he's
dog
hitting
in
a
the
lot
fight.
of shots for it.
Time.
But they're not taking him down like he did earlier.
Later tonight, here at AT&T Stadium, we will witness history, as it will be Jake El Gallo Paul against Iron Mike Tyson. The biggest headline, the 31-year age difference. Yes, it is the largest age disparity in boxing, and really that's why it's attracted so much curiosity and controversy. And those two combined, they create a lot of cash, and we are going to witness it all. I cannot believe I'm saying it, but we are doing it again. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, live on Netflix.
He sees Carrington letting his hands go with these combinations. He goes bop, come back and bop, 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 bop. 4-punch combination, followed by another little upshot.
Great rhythm to the punches, too.
Yes.
Yeah, Shushu's like, take that, take that, take that.
Well, Coolwell's made it to the 8th and final round, but as has been the case every round, it's Carrington who immediately establishes dominance in the center of the ring and dictates terms with the jab.
Body language means a lot. Carrington's body language
Yeah, no
is basically what took it out of Coolwell, I think. Carrington always walked in here and walked around and carried himself like he was the champion, like he was the most experienced fighter, which he's not the most experienced, but he is the undefeated guy. So he's the ranked guy, and he's showing that to Coolwell all night. But Coolwell has a big heart. He's stuck in here. He's giving us all he got, and he's still fighting. So.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to be like, what I've taken from this is Shushu's a very skilled fighter. He's deserving of being a top 10 featherweight. And Coolwell has so much heart and resilience. He just keeps on pushing. These are hard shots, bro.
Yeah, Coolwell's going to learn a lot from this fight, though. You know, being in Australia, he probably don't see a lot of top-notch featherweights over there, but he's going to learn a lot from this fight, and it's going to make him a much better fighter than he is already.
A comprehensive display of skills by Carrington. Punches in round 7, 40 of 78. That's 51% for Carrington. For Coolwell, 11 of 77. Just 14%, Rosie. It's the chasm is beginning to widen, and yet just when we say that, there's no quit in Coolwell.
There's no quit in Coolwell. This is the type of boxer that fans like to see. I'm sure that people are going to want to see him again.
For sure.
Even though he's losing.
Double jab from Carrington, beginning to strafe combinations to the torso of Coolwell. Uppercut. That would have been the what a sweeping left hook by Carrington.
That hurt. That hurt.
Yes, it did. You can see his reaction moving to the ropes, and now Carrington has him cornered. Jump up, and it goes again.
Oh, snap. Did you see that? Nice.
5, 6, 7, 8. You good? Last round, baby. Last round.
And that all came from that big left hook, trust me.
So it looks like Carrington is indeed trying to close the show here with 45 seconds left in search of his 9th knockout. He has showcased his sublime boxing skills and given Dana Coolwell all he can handle, and Coolwell's been down twice, and again a 25-year-old taking a monumental step up in competition, and with 20 plus seconds left, if this thing goes the way we think it's going to go, Coolwell does not need to hang his head when he returns to Australia.
He doesn't need to hang his head anyway. He fought a top 10 guy on a few weeks' notice. I mean, that's big. That's big for him to finish this fight the way he's doing.
Incredible guts by Coolwell at the end of the fight, but let's not bury the headline. Bruce Carrington showing why he is a rising prospect, number 10 ranked featherweight by the Ring magazine.
Yes.
And the
Shushu
crowd
dominated.
appreciated it, Rosie.
Yes, he dominated this fight. He had a good time. I'm really happy for him, and I give respect to Coolwell.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, let's revisit that last round knockdown. Roy, take us through the technique you see on display.
Well, you see him land that big left hook right there. That hurt. And that right there, see his legs went a little bit right there. That big left hook is what caused everything. So now his legs are basically gone. He touched to the body, touched to the head a few more times. Nothing serious because it's really all from that big left hook that caught him earlier. Once again, he got him in the corner, jab to the body, just a few touch punches. That punch right there didn't even hit him. He hit his glove, his own glove hit him, but he was hurt from the left hook earlier.
It was the accumulation of the punch.
Yes, it was.
Brownsville's in the house. 27-year-old Bruce Carrington, the section of Brooklyn that spawned Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, Shannon Briggs, Zab Judah, Daniel Jacobs. And he is the next, will he be the next big thing at 126 pounds? And again, you see the forever Ike. I mean, family is everything, and especially in boxing. And to lose his brother so tragically at such a young age, Carrington has committed himself to making himself the best human he can be and the best prize fighter he can be. And we've got the official decision standing by.
Maintain that focus.
Shout out to Shannon Briggs. He's trying to do big things in Brownsville. He's trying to open up a gym in there for the young people. Really nice for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 8 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. All 3 judges see the contest 80 to 70, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Bruce Shoo Carrington.
Bruce Carrington producing the shoo-shoo shutout, and what a sportsman, and deservedly so. Dana Coolwell traveling all the way from Australia to take this opportunity of a lifetime, and while he tasted defeat, he does acquit himself well. And for Bruce Carrington, future so bright, he's got to wear shades, Roy.
Yeah, future very bright. I think he should wear shades because I love what I saw tonight. I think he's going to move up.
Do you like
to
these
top 5
numbers?
soon. Yes, those are extraordinary numbers for a young up-and-coming fighter. So 45% is beautiful.
A domination.
Yeah, a shutout.
Yeah.
That's called a
literally.
shutout. And I really like the sportsmanship at the end with Shushu giving props to Colwell.
Yeah. Colwell, like, he showcased the heart of a warrior tonight. Other people would have been knocked down by those punches, but he just kept on coming, so he showed resilience.
Amir, take us through some of the replays here.
Yeah, he's just like toying with them. He's letting him hit him on the ropes. Ooh, left hook, that started it all. Once he hit him with that left hook, yeah, he went down. And then he started wobbling him again. Same video. But he's so relaxed in there. Shushu's so relaxed. Like, he feels the punches coming. He just is very fluid as a boxer.
Well, one fight is in the books, and it was, again, despite it being one-sided, I found it to be highly entertaining, and we've got 2 still to come before we're going to pass things off to Netflix at 8 p.m. Eastern for a, well, must-see main event. And the main card featuring the rematch between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. They turned in the fight of the year back in 2022, making history at Madison Square Garden, selling it out, headlining it for the first time as women. And of course, we've got the match the world will be watching, Jake Paul's showdown with Iron Mike Tyson. It's a matchup of Gallo's relentless ambition and Tyson's legendary, show-stopping power. And yesterday, we'll be watching Jake Paul's showdown with Iron Mike Tyson.
Official weight 137.4 pounds for the defending champion, Katie Taylor. Official weight 137.4 pounds for the challenge.
You expose yourself to be knocked out as well.
7, 8.
Official weight 137.4 pounds for the defending champion, Katie Taylor. Official weight 137.4 pounds for the challenger.
So the fight is indeed trying to close the
Official weight 137.4 pounds for the defending champion, Katie Taylor. Official weight 137.4 pounds for the challenger.
So the fight for the undisputed 140-pound crown, contract weight of 138, but these 2 trailblazers, 2 of the most decorated champions in boxing history, a reason the rise of female boxing along with the likes of Claressa Shields, and then the tension building. A career high plus pounds for Jake Paul, making his heavyweight debut. Does he have Thanos' right hand? And look at 58-year-old Mike Tyson, 228 pounds. He was 233 when he fought Kevin McBride in 2005. In his prime, he was 218 to 220, and then things got heated in a hurry. Oh, snap! Oh, slap! Unbelievable. And you heard the it was like a firecracker, Amir. Your dad means business.
He means business.
And now why did that happen?
Because he intentionally stepped on his toe. And my dad has been very respectful and nice throughout the whole promotion, but Jake Paul's been kind of disrespectful. And you don't do that to a GOAT or a legend of any sport. You should be respectful throughout it all. I'm happy to face you, but he's trying to let him know, like, this is serious. I'm not playing games.
Well, we are not playing games here tonight. More action coming your way, lightweight division. We've got Lucas Body, the undefeated Canadian, coming off a knockout of the year. Canada to come from behind wind. He takes on Armando Casamonica.
We are under the unified rules of boxing as being administered by the Texas Commission. There is no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. If an accidental foul ends the fight, 4 rounds must be completed to consider it official.
Forza Azzurri, all the way from Roma, Italia, the Italian super lightweight champion Armando Casamonica, undefeated, dropping down in weight again for this life-altering opportunity. Chance to announce himself on the big stage, and he's doing so as a late notice replacement after Corey Marksman's withdrawal due to injury. Casamonica looking forward to this huge opportunity as much as I look forward to Mama Ranallo's gnocchi. And we're going to get a chance to see if he's going to go for the, wait for it, Amir, knockout.
Knockout. We shall see.
He admires Canelo Alvarez. I mean, who doesn't when it comes to what he does in the ring, especially his beautiful combinations. And Roy, he feels, again, being the the unknown quantity, taking a fight on short notice, he's going to try to derail that hype train because there's a lot of buzz surrounding Lucas Body.
Yeah, you're always supposed to try to derail the hype train, and seeing that Lucas Body had to come from behind in his last fight now gives you hope that you can do something to that undefeated record that he has.
I will see you guys on the main card. I'm going to step out. I just wanted to be here and do
I understand.
commentary.
Academy Award nominees has its privileges. I get it. Rosie, you're fantastic. What a great job you've done, and I cannot wait to be ringside with you when your fellow Brooklynite Mike Tyson enters the ring.
Oh, you know it. I'll be there, guys. So I'll see you on the main card.
All right.
See you.
All right. Take care.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome to the ring, Lucas Body.
Well, my family back home in the mighty metropolis of Mount Lehman, British Columbia, Canada, Amir, going to be really watching this with vested interest. We're from Abruzzo, Italia. We have Casamonica already in the ring, and now we have, a half Italian Canadian here in Lucas Body. And Amir, talk about the knockout, the heavily hyped prospect H2O Silva of MVP, led on all the scorecards, was schooling Body after 5 and in the 6th. Can you say KO of the year?
KO of the year. And it's like in boxing, no matter how much skill you have, if someone has power and then knockout power, it can end at any moment. So skills pay the bills, but power can make your lights go out.
Roy, he's going to have a huge size advantage. Interesting, it's Casamonica coming down from 140 pounds to 135, but Body, he has the big size advantage, and again, he's got that confidence, the power of the punch.
Yes, power of the punch. He knows that any second he can end the fight with that one punch, so that keeps his confidence very high.
Also a significant experience difference between the two. Casamonica, 6-year Bodies junior. And now with the official introductions, once again, Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving right along in our undercard, we move to the light welterweight division, scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds. Our judges at ringside from Texas, David Iacobucci. From Indiana, Nate Palmer. And from Florida, Mike Ross. And our referee in charge when the bell rings from Texas, Mark Kalloy. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks, he stands 5 feet, 6 inches tall. He weighed in at 138.6 pounds. He holds an undefeated professional record of 14 victories, opposite no defeats, with 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Roma, Lazio, Italy, introducing Armando La Furia del Quadrado Casamonica. And now his opponent across the ring, fighting out in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet, 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 134.6 pounds. Wearing the black trunks with gold trim, he comes to us with an undefeated professional record of 17 victories, opposite no defeats, with 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, introducing Lucas Prince Body.
Box. The bell and round 1 immediately. Body comes out. Tries to establish the jab. Upper body movement by Casamonica with the high guard.
Yeah, right now
The
they're
jab early is the body, Amir.
Yeah, right now they're just feeling each other out. He's hitting with jabs. You know, Casamonica, he's coming in. Armando's coming in. So they're just really feeling each other out right now with the war of the jabs.
And Roy, we've seen Body be able to cut off the ring, control distance, loves unleashing power punches without having to fight in, what did Amir call it, the phone booth?
Phone booth, yes.
Good thing about Body tonight is Casamonica is not known for his punching power. He only has 3 knockouts and 14 victories, so it's safe ground should be for Lucas Body.
Yeah, Body, 15 knockout wins in his 17 victories. Began his career with 11 consecutive KO wins. Now on a 4-fight KO string. Minute gone in the first round. Amir mentioned it. Just a feeling out process again. Do the lights get any brighter than this, Amir?
No, there's never been an event of this century that could top this. This is like a Super Bowl audience. Everyone's excited about it, and you know they're trying to show out because it's the best platform you could possibly have.
And Body utilizing that footwork we mentioned, Roy, and the jab, and now follows up with the right hand.
Very good right hand. Body is a very strong puncher. I like his base. His legs are set to punch at all times. That's a beautiful thing.
Midway point of the first frame, and there's a body shot by, Body. That one wasn't on purpose. Usually they are, Roy, when I do stuff like that.
No, but Casamonica, he has redness around his head already from catching the punches of Body. So, you know, Body has very powerful punches because he hasn't even hit him yet a lot. But the action from his own hands hitting his face has turned his head red from Body's punches.
Yeah, but even Body, he has his nose red as well. So Casamonica, he knows he has power as well.
Oh, good overhand right.
Yeah, beautiful right hand. Under a minute left here in the first round. Double jab by Body, curling right hand behind the guard by Casamonica. He's coming forward, expected to, despite being diminutive in stature. He is a come-forward fighter, and again, despite, Italian 140-pound division champ, but fighting at 135 here and unable to really navigate clean pathway, although there was an uppercut on the inside by the Italian Casamonica Amir.
Yeah, he's just walking him down right now. He's fighting an exchange with Body. You know, initially it was the war of the jabs, but now they're kind of opening up more.
Hey, Roy, how important the jab to the body, as we saw a nice combination from Body. But remember, Marcos Maidana, of course, Floyd Mayweather stepped to the chest and then the left hook upstairs.
Exactly. Good setup shot. The jab to the body is. Oh, good overhand, right? By Casamonica.
Box. Time. see the way he likes to come in with the guard's throat, right? And if you look at it from the bottom, his elbows are kind of wide open when he blocks up top, right? So if your left leg was to creep in a little more, you can really get from underneath and up. Got it? But we're going to keep touching his hands and wrapping around, whether it be to the body or the head. And eventually it's going to make it easier to go down the middle. Okay? The timing is good. I want a little wider to the left on the outside just so we don't get caught in the corner. A nice 45 to the right. You're dominating. Boxing clinic.
Great corner work from respected Canadian trainer Steve Bailey and Lucas Body's corners. You get another great look at this incredible stadium, and what a stage for tonight's landmark event as we begin round number 2 of this lightweight encounter. And again, it's Body on the back foot, establishing the jab. Casamonica trying to find a way to mine that minefield, Amir.
Yeah, Casamonica, he's walking him down. He's trying to find openings. You know, he's fighting off the jab. And right now, Body, he's moving back. You know, so Casamonica's doing something. He has some type of power.
Thing about some guys like Casamonica is when they fight a guy that's known for his punching power, they want to go out and get their punching power respect as well. So having 3 knockouts, he knows that just a jab to the face ain't gonna be enough to keep or to get respect from Lucas Body.
Yeah, but Casamonica, he has to walk out because we saw what happened with that last fight with the Silva. He got knocked out. Knocked out cold.
Under 2 minutes remaining here in the second. And Casamonica now coming forward, but when he lunges forward, he pushes his punches, leaves himself open to the counter upstairs, Roy.
Yes, he does, but so far he's taking his feet with him, so he's not staying open that long. If he don't take his feet with him, he stay open longer.
Nice combination there, Amir, by Badi. The right uppercut, left hook to the body.
Yeah, great combination.
Right hook to the body, excuse me.
Yeah, great combination. More punches to the body, just gonna tire the other fighter's hand down, and then more punches to the head opportunities.
And it looks like Body setting the trap for the counter. There was the right hand.
Yeah.
Right over the top.
And the right uppercut just missed, a little too far away. But there's Casamonica coming over the top with the right hand, just glancing the shoulder, won't score. But a muted offense for Casamonica.
Yeah, he's not really letting his hands go right now. When at times like this, he should just let his hands go.
Well, he's afraid to let his hands go because of that knockout you just talked about.
Exactly.
You know, he knows if he lets him go too much, he's going to open himself up, and Body may land a good shot.
Yeah, that would be disastrous.
And you know what? We expected Body to put on a little more pressure in the early going, but he's showing that he can box off the back foot as well, Roy.
Well, he has to because this guy's also undefeated. So if this guy's undefeated, he doesn't know how to lose as well.
And then you look at the records, and I know there's all this fuzzy combat sports math, but you think Body has faced a better level of opposition.
He probably has, but still, when a guy doesn't know how to lose, you got to be very careful. You don't want to give him too much confidence.
Yeah, right now Body just looks like he's waiting. He's throwing combinations. He's waiting for that perfect punch so he can showcase his power.
10 seconds, stop on the bell. Separan la campana. No holding. No holding. Stop! Take a step back. Box. Time!
All right, still to come, of course. We are all here tonight to launch Combat Sports on Netflix, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, from AT&T Stadium. And yes, whether you love him or loathe him, Jake Paul is one thing no one can deny: his ability to break barriers in the ring, on screen, or in the public eye. He's always creating. He's always trying to prove he's among and the elite, but he is facing one of the elite in his prime. Can Mike Tyson turn back the clock tonight? Paul versus Tyson is our main event. And the co-feature, we run back the greatest women's boxing match ever. Katie Taylor now along with Clarissa Shields, the only 2-division undisputed champions in women's history. Amanda Serrano will try to join them tonight. Unified former undisputed featherweight champion moves up again to even the score with Taylor. Taylor Serrano, the sequel. I think it's going to be as good as Godfather 2. And we resume action. I had to, I guess, make the Godfather reference, although I know my fellow Italians will go, thanks for the stereotype, Ronaldo. This is round number 3. Casamanica on the front foot. But again, Amir, you mentioned it too. Wide guard, palms facing forward, which aren't going to help him any. And of course, not throwing a lot of punches.
Yeah, he's not throwing a lot of...
He's wary, of course, as we mentioned, of Body's power.
Yes.
But you got to throw punches to win.
Yeah, you got to throw
punches
to win.
Unless you're was it Willie Pep?
Willie Pep,
yeah.
One of the best defensive
Did he win
fighters.
a round without throwing a punch, or is that urban myth?
Without throwing a punch.
He did. But like you said before, you have to start punching, you have to start opening up to get some type of offense. Not everyone's Willie Pep. So for the guys like him, he has to exchange, he has to throw punches. But at the same time, like he's probably leery because of that last knockout.
And you talk about being leery and weary. He took the fight short notice, crossing the Atlantic from Millie. Double jab there scored for Casamanica, and he moved out, angled out, Roy. But the fact that you are here. This is the opportunity, Roy. You are a Hall of Famer. You have seen it all, my friend, and you have to really dig deep despite the odds stacked against you. It's now or never.
Exactly. This is your opportunity to show the world what you can be or what you can do, and you can't find a bigger undercard than this. So this is the best stage that you probably ever gonna get.
And Casamanica seems to be getting a little more confident, and on cue throws that looping right hand, but Amir, there's a little more purpose in his step now.
Right, yeah, he knows he has to, step it up, because as the fight progresses and he keeps on doing it, the more he'll lose and get behind on the judges' scorecard. So he has to open up at this
nice
point.
stab jab by Body, and immediately, and again, Roy, what do you think about when they go straight back? If you have, Floyd Mayweather, the pull counter, highly effective, but you got to have amazing reflexes in time and defensive timing.
You better have amazing timing or you're going to miss it, and you're going to open yourself up for a left hook.
There's a left hook
right when you said that, you left hook right away. Right away.
What are the Powerball numbers going to be, Roy? Under a minute left here in the third. Nice right hand by Body, and there was a combination.
Went right through the guard, too.
Yeah, that sent Silv to his first defeat. It was beautiful technique. Nice technique there with the footwork by Body.
Stop!
He wants to bring a world championship fight to Niagara Falls, Canada. It's mini Las Vegas up there. Been there many times, and a beautiful part of the world. And it's nice to see Canada being represented on this big stage, because coming up, fellow Ontario resident Melissa Watpool will challenge American Shadesha Green for a vacant 168-pound division title.
Yeah, your Canadians are representing today, man.
Hey!
There they are.
I'm grateful to be a part of it. Just over 10 seconds left. Another good round for Body, but a better round for Casamanica in terms of trying to find a bit of a rhythm. Speaking of Canadians.
It's a nice short shot, okay? Right? And then reload the leg and the hip for the second. You got me? You're landing nice single shots now, but we need that reload. We need that sit back into your stance. That snap, right? Touch, go. Got it?
Via subito. Vada via subito che sta scomposto. Si scompone, lavora su queste situazioni qua. È importante.
It's enough of this. This is very important for your career. Let's go. Hey, he was able to do it. I didn't think I could do it, man. I speak, less than I know. But, man, there is a sense of urgency. Even though us Italians, we always sound like we're urgent. It's an opportunity here. And Casamanica has to try to get back into this fight, Roy, because total punches through 3. We've got Body 33 of 186 for 18%. Casamanica 29 of 136 for 21%, according to CompuBox. What kind of a story does that total tell you, Amir?
Yeah, he's just dominating the fight. But Casamanica's not dominating the fight, but he's kind of like hesitant.
You're right, and he's starting to slowly get back into it, Roy, with these punches.
He's getting back into it because Body's just looking for the knockout shots.
Now
he's just looking for the knockout shots. You give away a lot of stuff. So like that, he's giving away a few punches because what's basically happening is Casamanica is becoming the busier fighter.
Yep, now on the front foot and backing Body up. Of course, Body always has that great equalizer, the counter shot, but trying to feel his way in with the jab. Oh, chopping right hand by Body, but here comes the aggressive Casamanica.
Body landed a good counter right, but Casamanica landed 3 more punches on top after that happened. So he probably got the best of that exchange.
And a sharp jab splitting the peekaboo guard, Amir, of body. So Casamanica's confidence is growing.
Yeah,
A nice left hook to the body. Left hook upstairs
that
by
was amazing.
Body.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
he's stepping up because he knows as a boxer, like he said before, he's not Willie Pep, so he has to bring it. And at this stage, no better time to do that.
Almost a hammer fist there from Casamanica. Bring it back, memories. Sharp jab, and Casamanica's head was popped back like a Pez dispenser. Minute and a half left here in the fourth. And the feints, and that's one thing we haven't seen a lot of, the feints, Roy.
No, neither one of these guys like feints. They just believe in the high guard and coming straight ahead. They're not worried about no feints at all.
Beautiful combination by Casamanica, but boy, he was flirting with danger, Amir. That
Very
counter
much so.
almost caught him.
Yeah, and if it hit him in the chin 1 inch to the left, right, it could have been a knockout, but it didn't.
Less than a minute now left to go. Beautiful chopping right hand, left uppercut by Body, a little upper body movement, and
Body's trying to get him out of here right now. Them punches had bad intentions on him just then.
seeking his sweet 16th knockout, Roy.
They had bad intent.
But you know what? Casamanica's throwing with bad intentions, Amir. But again, just 3 knockout wins in his 14 fights.
The reason he only had 3 knockout wins is because he don't punch with his knuckles.
And you're talking about pronating?
Yes.
And explain, Roy.
Where he punched you with the 4 knuckles of his hand instead of the knuckles at the top of his wrist. The knuckles at the top are the hardest knuckles. The knuckles down by your thumb, those knuckles are not hard when you hit with them. So you want to hit somebody for real, hit the knuckles up above your hand, not the ones down by your thumb.
Yeah, Body is definitely trying to set up the money punch. Beautiful
great right hand.
Took, but a good counter from Casamanica. The right hand good. At the end of the fourth.
Amazing exchange.
Casamanica ain't backing down, I'll tell you that.
Not at all. He's not going to give up.
Deep breaths.
Crowd beginning to fill in here at AT&T Stadium, where tonight they will witness a clash of culture, a clash of eras, a clash that is the talk of the world. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Let's take a look at that great exchange at the end of the last round.
Yeah, right here you see him coming, and Lucas Body came in, feinted. There was a punch behind the head by Casamanica. That was a good combination by Body and Casamanica trying to answer. Oh, good uppercut by Lucas Body.
Let's go, Blue. Seconds out.
And guess what? Round 4, punches. Body, 16 of 55, 29%. Casamanica, 16 of 64, 23%. When you're on even terms like that, yeah, you can produce some decent action, Roy Jones Jr.
Of course, you hit each other 16 times. Took one a few more punches to do it than the other, but they both landed 16 punches.
Yep.
All right, let's hear for the first time tonight from our rules expert and unofficial scorer, Sean Wheelock.
Well, 3 rounds to 1, 39-37 Lucas Body. In modern pro boxing judging, you're looking at 3 different 10-9 rounds. Close, moderate, decisive. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 are moderate 10-9s for me for Lucas Body. That was a close 10-9 for me for Armando Casamanica, round number 4. He controlled more of the action. I thought of those equal 16 punches. The Casamanica punches were a bit more effective.
Thank you, Sean. Look forward to hearing from you throughout the night as Body backing Casamanica up with the jab, goes to the body, but doesn't follow up with the right hand, and now tries to lower the boom with the uppercut, but Casamanica remains on the prowl, Amir.
Yeah, they're on the prowl. They're both on the prowl, but like more so Casamanica.
And yet he's still tasting counter shots from Body.
Exactly. But right now he's just jabbing and jabbing. But
Stop! Break!
We'll see if we can continue to do that.
Box!
What about the technique of Casamanica's punches, Roy, when he seems to lunge in a little bit?
He does lunge in, but like I said, because he doesn't use the hardest part of his knuckle, his punches are not nearly as effective as Lucas Body's punches.
And what's impressing you most about Body, and any adjustments you'd like to see him make here as we head to the second half of the fight?
I would like to see Body be a bit more busier. He only wants to punch when he sees openings. You got to sometimes punch to create opening.
Exactly. Sometimes you don't look, most of the time you don't look for the knockout punch. It just happens. Just like hitting a home run in baseball. It just naturally happens. If you look for it too much, you can get countered, you'll be wild, but like, just let it happen.
And the only reason Casablanca is still even in this fight like this is because he's not throwing enough punches by the years, trying to look for just the one shot.
There was an arm punch from Casablanca. He's was moving to the left, with, of course, is the power alley for body.
Roy, why do you think he doesn't punch with like his full knuckles? Is it like Italian training, or what would you say?
It's technique in the gym.
Technique
get
in the
away
gym.
with that, and people let you get away with that. And he's had 14 professional fights doing that. Only 3 knockouts. He's not interested in knocking anybody out, so he just wants to outwork you.
Yeah, when I found out he had 3, it surprised me because he's throwing punches in the phone booth with him.
What hurts?
It would be more.
Yeah, what hurts me, you see a guy like him, how he's built like a brick house.
Yeah, he is.
But then he only has 3 knockouts. That tell you something is wrong.
Yeah,
it's the
exactly.
punching technique with the knuckles.
Exactly.
We have reached the midpoint of this lightweight fight, and again, we are here tonight for a fight. Roy Jones, of course, you were in the ring with Mike Tyson 4 years ago in Los Angeles. But look at this graphic, Amir, of your dad and Jake Paul. I mean, the numbers are startling, but what do you make of this? I mean, here you are, the son of a legend, ringside, breaking down his fight.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, obviously, he's the more esteemed fighter than Jake Paul. He's won multiple belts. He's knockouts. 22 first-round knockouts. That just lets you know what type of power he actually has.
Now, he said that if Jake Paul doesn't run, he's going to record his 23rd first-round knockout. He said that Jake Paul's a manufactured killer. He's a natural-born killer. Well, Jake Paul actually heard he mentioned that during rehearsal. He said, hey, tomorrow say a manufactured weapon is a nuke.
Yeah, he keeps on saying the same thing, but we'll see if that comes to fruition.
All right, we begin the second half of this bout, and Amir Tyson, the son of Mike Tyson, and Hall of Famer Roy Jones Jr. with me on the broadcast. We were joined by Rosie Perez, and she will join Roy and I coming up at Netflix at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. But all right, Amir, second half of the fight, adjustments that both guys need to make in order to curry favor with the judges and maybe land the eraser.
I feel like Body should just let his hands go a little bit. He's looking, like Roy was saying earlier, he's looking for the big shot. He's jabbing, but he's not doing anything off the jab. So he should just let his hands go more. But obviously, there's a reason he's not letting his hands go. Maybe Casablanca has to do a lot with that.
Would you like to see Body amplify his offense in the second half here now, put the pedal to the metal, Amir?
Of course, because it's getting closer. Because Casablanca keeps on throwing punches, and we're above the halfway point. So he's going to have to do something eventually.
Oh, beautiful right uppercut on the inside, and Roy with Body telling us he has superior fighter IQ. Again, being joined by a lot of people around the world, casual fans. When we talk about fighter IQ, what do we mean?
We mean guys that know what to do and when to do it. Having a fighter IQ means you know and understand what you're doing in there or what you're trying to do in there. Most guys don't know or understand. They just go through the motion of whatever happens. They
like
react.
tactical awareness, the adaptability. How about fight management? Talk about fight management.
Fight management is knowing when to turn the gas up or when not to turn the gas up. So sometimes you see guys like him. Right now, Body should be throwing more punches to the gloves, not so many to the face, because the way he's managing the fight now, he's just looking for the one-shot knockout. If this other guy, Casablanca, was good enough, he could stay in this fight because Body's not doing enough.
Not doing anything at all, really. Except for jabbing or doing stuff like that, but he needs to do more in order to win this fight.
I think he's still winning the fight, but like I said,
from the early round domination. Yeah, from the early round.
Was doing more, it would be very difficult.
Yeah,
you know we live in a what have you done for me lately world.
Oh, of course.
Coming off that knockout of the year candidate, but again, every fight is its own story, and with less than a minute remaining here in the sixth, Casablanca is keeping Body honest.
And Body throws good counters, but he's just not doing enough.
Right.
Very good counters.
Is it just me, or is Body taking some deep breaths?
He takes some deep breaths. See, he landed a good counter right there.
He seems a little fatigued right now.
Yeah, but this undefeated fight ain't gonna lay down, so.
Right, yep.
And talk about the mentality of entering the ring with like 16, or excuse me, here at 17-0, but being an undefeated fighter like you were for the majority of your career, Roy, what's the mentality like?
The mentality is you don't want to give it up, but what I'm trying to say is that Casablanca has that same mentality. Casablanca is 14.
Yeah, and he's maybe put a definitive statement on this
Look at him.
Radomir.
Look at him.
Yeah, he didn't come from Italy to lay down. He's gonna give it his all, you know.
Look at him. Look at him. He's getting confident. Look at him.
He's talking to him too. You see that, right? He's talking to him too.
The bravado of Armando Casamonica.
Come stai?
All right, how are you?
Ma devi essere convinto di te stesso.
That's an interesting
Non devi
answer.
stare. Non guardare qui intorno, non sta. Pensa che stiamo a casa nostra.
Hey, pretend we're at our home.
Non sta a
Pretend we're
pensare,
back in
pensa che stiamo
Italy.
a casa nostra.
Yeah,
Convinto stiamo a fare i guanti.
just think like we're
Devi
at
tirare
home.
fuori sta
Everything's
roba.
fine. Don't worry
Sono
about
tre
where you're
riprese,
at.
Questa 4 riprese. Stai bene
It's good.
fisicamente.
Everything's okay.
Dobbiamo essere convinti. È molto statico.
I'm happy.
Quando
He's
attacchi
very
fatti
tired.
spostamenti
Body is
laterali,
very tired.
Prevedibili. Per riportare in acque più sporche. Per portare in acque più sporche devi attaccare di più.
Make it dirty. Make it ugly.
Very nice work. You got any pop left?
Do I need to translate the Canadian?
Let's go, box.
This is round number 7, scheduled for 10 in the lightweight division. Knockout artist Lucas Body of Canada taking on Italia's Armando Casamonica.